Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's evening in the UK, 6 p.m. in the UK and in Nigeria. And I know people like Uju and others, it might be a different time of the day for you guys. Yeah. So if you can hear me, please let me know. Oh, hi, Faith Edo. Thank you very much for coming. If you can hear me, just say yes. Just type in the chat to let me know you can hear me, please. And give it the like button, give it a thumbs up as you join us, please. I'm just looking at my notes. Please give it a thumbs up so we can create or thumbs up, or you can hear me. Faith TV, you say you can hear me. Thank you very much. You're so good at supporting us, the the small YouTubers, aren't you? Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else who is here who can hear me, please just give the video a thumbs up so we can create a bit of awareness. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to try and be official now. I've been doing this for quite a while. Let me try and start keeping it as official as possible. Hello, everyone. My name is Mabel, and I'm known on my channel as Auntie Mabel. This is one of my Saturday live streaming. And if you are watching this as a playback, please do the needful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. And please leave me comment. I'm always appreciative when people leave me comment and leave their perspective on whatever topic we are discussing. And this is going to be a very short live streaming today. I didn't really plan it well ahead of time, and neither did I post it well ahead of time. So whenever people are able to join, and we appreciate it, who is able to join. So thank you very much. Thank you, Divine Okonkwo. Thank you for joining us. Please, all of you that are joining, give this video a thumbs up for me, please. And also let me know that you can hear me. I think Faith Edo's already said she can hear me. Okay. So I hope the volume and everything is okay then. This is a very, I'm going to make it as short as possible today, and it's an impromptu. Okay, it's not quite impromptu. I do it every Saturday, but I had a very busy schedule today. I was a guest speaker on another platform, and I've only just left there to come here. So the reason why I didn't really publicize this live streaming this morning or the day before, a couple of days before, as I usually do, is because I wasn't sure if I would be able to make it to this platform, to make it for 6 p.m. And I didn't want to publicize it and let people down. But we happened to finish about 5:30. So I just said, all right, let me just put this message out there and see who are those of you that have become friends on this platform, that you might join me. So yeah, you can see the topic that I've put in there. It's a very interesting topic. It's saying new season and new opportunities. And I know that some of us are at every different seasons in our life, and different opportunities do come our way. But sometimes I feel the reason why I really wanted to discuss it, something happened recently, and I was discussing with a friend, and something came up that just made me, I can't really go into too much details of what we're talking about and what happened, except as really what the topic was really about. But as we were discussing, it occurred to me, I mentioned it to this sister, who is also a matured lady like myself. I said, don't you think sometimes when we are in the value moment of our lives, this particular sister I was speaking to, she was going through some tough time. So don't you think sometimes when we are in the value moment of our life, if we are not careful, we could miss some certain opportunities? So that was why I decided to talk about this topic. Oh, thank you very much for coming, Shade. Thank you for coming to support me. And Luana, thank you for coming once again. And Eddie Styles, thank you for coming. So please, all of you that are just joining us, please remember to give me a thumbs up as you join us. Yes. And I would like you guys to contribute as usual. Let me try and post the link. Yeah, you guys, I'm still learning on this StreamYard street or YouTube street all put together. So I'm just putting the link there. So if you guys want to speak to us, so please come and speak to us. If you would like to show your face, you can. You have opportunity to. But if you do not want to show your face, you can just talk to us with a voice. You can obviously carry on with the chat as usual. So yeah, the topic I really want us to think about this. It's very important. Whether you're a younger lady, so far we're all ladies here on the platform. So far, I know some men do listen at the background, even when it's their wife who logged on through, who is their wife logged on, we are saying. So I know some men have spoken to me, have said they do listen. So whenever I'm talking, I should try and generalize it. So what I'm trying to say today is, you can see the topic. I did say, let me look at it again. Sometimes that's why I like to write it down. The topic, the heading itself, make the most of the new seasons in your life. Then I did say in the description, are you in the valley or mountain top seasons? Are you in the valley or the mountain top seasons in your lives? Come, let's share how to make the most of the opportunities. So yeah, please. Luana, that your I know why you're You're not the only one. Some other people have told me as well that their husbands and their partners listen to the background. So please, so yeah, and I know, so I have to be careful. So please, give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up if you haven't given me thumbs up yet. Yes, please do. It's very important. So, right. So what I'm trying to say, all of you that are here, please, just let's keep this topic alive. I think let's take one or two things away from it. And also, please, share with us. Oh, thank you, Edith Styles. I always love your smile. Thank you. I do try. We will chat about my smile. We need to connect on Messenger so I can share my WhatsApp number with you, so we chat about my smile. It's therapeutic. It's therapy. Okay. Thank you very much for the compliment. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, ladies or gentlemen who are listening through their partners login, is this. Let's reflect. I just really want us to try and reflect, because I feel sometimes the live streaming, we just carry on yapping away. We do get something from it. It's really nice. I do enjoy it. Like I've said it a few times on this platform. It's the highlight of my weekend these days. So it's like chatting with friends. Like I said, those days, our parents, our mothers, those of us who grew up in the towns and villages or in the rural part of Nigeria, there's this special meeting that our mothers used to go every month. So they will say they go there to contribute money, but I think it's the social aspect of it that they were more interested in, to be honest. So, but this Saturday chat now has almost replaced that for me. So please, let us try and think about it. Where are we at the moment? I know when I made a video recently on the chit chat in the park, I just find this topic keep coming up. The COVID hasn't really been very helpful. It has kind of affected some of us in many ways. I know some people, it hasn't affected them as much. In the UK, I don't know about other places, there are people who had COVID and they have not been there's now diagnosis of, some of you are medical professionals here, correct me if I'm wrong, there's now the diagnosis of long COVID that people receive they get COVID, and even months and months, they still haven't recovered. Over a year, they are still having this kind of long-term it's just drag on for them. They've really suffered. The other things that have taken over that's making it really difficult for them. So there's what they now call long COVID. So besides the long COVID, the medical terms and the medical aspect of things, there's even the emotional toll it's taking on us. I know now the lockdown is open up in the UK. Besides that, let's even forget COVID. I just want us to forget COVID for now, actually. But generally, as a human being, if you look at the photo that I put in there, you can see the flowers. If you look at that flower in my thumbnail, you can see there are different colors. It might be all bright and vibrant, but so also many of us can be all bright and vibrant. And Auntie Mabel wearing this colorful head wrap. I know very soon people will be, this has become my whatever, my form of I don't know, my dress code, kind of. I don't know the best way to put it. So please, guys, if you want to talk to us, let me know. I really want to hear somebody's voice today. So basically, I hope I'm not rambling on. The point I'm trying to try to make clear today, the point I want us to discuss, we have valley moment of our life. We have mountaintop moment of our lives. If we are in the mountaintops, let's think about it. Sometimes we might be even in the mountaintops in some part of our life, and some other part of our life we might be in the valley. But whatever part of our life we are right now, today, let's reflect and say whatever part of our life we are, whether mountaintop, whether it's the valley top, let's not miss opportunities that are being put before us. Share the live streaming, please. Okay, yeah, those of you who have opportunity to share the live streaming, please share it for me. Share it. I really want to round this up before an hour today, to be honest, if possible. But if not, if people are engaging with it, we might just carry on with it and probably leave the others to watch it as playback. So yeah, those of you who have opportunity to share it for me. You can share it any of your platform. It's not only community tab. It's not only on community page you can share it. I know Faith Edo is always very good at sharing people. I'm learning as well. I'm learning from you, Faith Edo TV. I'm learning from you. And please, before I go further, let me just acknowledge the YouTubers here. Eddie Styles is a YouTuber. Faith Edo is a YouTuber. I think Eddie Styles, you live in Germany. And Faith Edo, I think you live, is it Belgium? I used to mistake you for somewhere else. I think it's Belgium. And Uju is also a YouTuber. She lives in US. Okay. Shade Fadik, our guest a few weeks ago, also is a YouTuber now, although you need to do something more. I think we need to have a chat about your YouTube channel. There isn't much going on there. Try to visit it. There isn't much going on there. We need to do something about it. I know you're an author. You're not really. And Divine Okoko is also a YouTuber. Jennifer Adekbe is also a YouTuber. Omoye TV is also a YouTuber. So yeah, and Luana, you seem to be the only one that is not YouTuber yet. I don't know if you are still there. Whoever is still there, please Faith Edo TV. You are from Belgium. Thank you, all of you. So please, if you want to speak to us, I want you to share with us. If you want to speak to us, Uju, Uju, you shared it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. So I put it there again. So like what I'm trying to say today is, let's not the admonish the really thing I want us to be thinking about. Besides COVID, generally as human beings, we do have valley moments of our life. The reason why it's really important in the UK, September is a big time for families because it's when children technically start the new academic year. So it's a very important time in family life. You can see everybody trying to get the new uniform, get the new school bag. And those of you who still have young children at home, it might be, the academic year might be different in some part of the world where you live. I watched one of Faith Edo's TV video recently where her children were going to school. Sorry, I didn't get a chance. When I was watching that video, I was in a place where I couldn't comment, so I didn't leave a comment. So yeah, and you were really proud that your little boy was starting school for the first time. So yeah, it was really good to see. Brought memory back to me when my children were small, when they started school. So actually in the UK, September is a big thing for families, as you know that if you have children, even up to the age of university level, whatever goes on in the children's life kind of control what goes on in the family generally. It kind of influence what goes on. It kind of take over, to be honest, as parents, whatever milestone the children are, especially school time. And especially like Faith, I know you have 3 girls and a boy. It's your boy that is the youngest one. So you can see that those 4 of them are in different stages of their life, as we were analyzing it under your video. So like your daughter is moving to a new class, the next one is moving to a different class. So even if you have only 1 child or 2, they are still at different stages of their life, different milestones. So September is a big thing. So while we are focusing on our children, setting them off to school, once you've gone to school, you've got the school uniform, you've done everything you have to do, you set them off, and you just have to keep monitoring it and looking at their homework and all of that. It's like you've achieved something. You start them off with new bags, new shoes, new everything. And yeah, also, even at the styles, there was one of your videos as well I saw where you were talking about your child leaving kindergarten and going to primary school for the first time. We don't use that term in the UK. Sorry if I'm not saying it properly. So yeah, we did nursery school and then they move on to primary school. So yeah, so you were saying how do you have to prepare that the bar, and when you are analyzing the folder they brought with your child from school, which was really good. It's a good memory to keep. Welcome back on Moyes TV. I know you were watching me before, and I know sometimes you do work at this time. Thank you for still coming to support us, as you always try to support us, even while you are at work, you in between. You're able to just nip in and nip out. That's really good. I do appreciate it. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, why the parents, when we've done that, because I'm speaking to you guys from hindsight now. So I really want you guys to be listening. I know you listen, but I know you do listen to me, but you know what I'm trying to say. Now, being that my children have grown up, they're adult, they flew the nest, it's a new season for me. To be honest with you, I'm really enjoying my empty nest. I know those of you haven't reached there yet, even in Britain. I didn't hear of it in Africa when I was growing up in Nigeria. But in Britain, there's even what they call the empty nest syndrome. They have name and syndrome for everything. Some parents become very, and probably we might have it in Nigeria, but mostly we just get on with our life. There are so many things going on that you don't even have time to think of syndrome here, syndrome that. So they're here, they have what they call empty nest syndrome, that when the children leave home, the parents become lost. They start thinking, because their focus has been on the children. So behind you, as an older person with emptiness syndrome, and emptiness like myself, you make it. I'm having my best life, to be honest. I'm enjoying it. Like you guys saw when I wandered off to go and do my detox for 8 days, all I have to think of was my husband. So he was fine. He's a big man, he's an adult, so he can take care of himself. So I didn't have to worry about, child care, what am I going to do? Or having to phone them to say, even if you leave them with them, dad at home and you have to go. So it's a different season for me. And I'm making the most of it because I prepared for it. And I prepared my children to fly the nest. So from when they were born, I keep telling them, you see, this country is hard. When I came here, I didn't have anybody to support me. I've basically done it alone, plus the small Nigeria community we have that supported us. So what am I trying to say? Why you mothers and fathers are raising your children, especially this September, you are setting them up for the new academic year. There are also some opportunities for yourself. What are you doing with the free time that you are now, obviously, especially like someone like Faith, those TV, when the youngest one has started school. So now you're having that hour. I don't know how many hours they do in Belgium, but here, the school hour, the time for school is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. mostly. Then you pick them up at 3 or 3:15 or 3:30, something like that. So those free time you now have at your hand, what are you doing with it? And if you have a small baby and you are now at home on maternity leave, I know small baby, they do take time, but before you go back to work, what are you doing with this free time of day? We have opportunity for everything. I'm not saying we should just push these things onto this, put other activities in an engagement onto that space. sometimes I think we women, mothers especially, and dad, of course, we should try and spend that time as well and say, okay, can I have these 6 hours a day? All right, let me see what one I say. I'm glad you must enjoy your time with your husband. Yours can. You can go out on dates again. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, you are right. Yes. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you. Here in Belgium, it's 8:30 to 5. Oh, wow. Faith those Steve, you've got plenty of time. I can see why you do live, why you're on YouTube every day. Anyway, you've always been very good. Those of you who don't know Faith those Steve, go and check out her channel. Her consistency is something else. It's out of this world. I don't know how she does it with this three children. She has a farm. She does hair. She does that. Yeah. So yeah, whatever you are doing. So think of at least just take. I know YouTube can be time consuming, but take 1 hour. Take some time to just chill. And if it's a book you want to read, if it's just going for a leisurely walk, it doesn't have to be brisk walking all the time. Just observe the nature. Oh, go window shopping. Those of you like window shopping, I don't know. So whatever you like. So just start learning to take out of those 6 hours or 8 hours or how many hours the children are in the school. Start thinking of the time, how to use some of the time as much. Okay, I want to tidy up. I want to cook. I want to do this chores. It's very important to keep the house clean and do the chores, obviously, but always start planning how you can make the most of this your time. Yeah. So yeah, that's very good, guys. So please, I want you guys to talk to me. Come. I want somebody to be brave enough to come and speak to us. I don't want to do this. It's very lonely when you have to do all this talking. Yeah, someone should come up and speak to us. Do you want me to put the comment? Do you want me to put the link again? I'll put the link again. I want one of you to come and speak to me. Otherwise, I will have to wind this thing down. How long have I been talking for? Yeah, it's going to 30 minutes now. If you people are not engaging today, I told myself, if people are not coming up to speak, I'm going to try and end this live streaming as quickly as possible rather than dragging it on for too long. This topic is very straightforward. I've told you guys how I'm using using both my valley moment and my mountaintops moments to explore new opportunities. So I want us to share as well. I want you guys to share with us, how have you used your valley moment? While I'm waiting for you guys to come and say something, Mommy, I go to school from 9 to 12. Oh, wow, that's good. And go to work from 12 to 5 p.m. every day. My goodness. And when do you have the time to do all this, your video then? Faith, you're an exceptional woman. That's really strong, Edo lady. I think, let me tell you the truth, to be honest with you, when the children are small, you just get on, you just go on doing the tasks and the chores. It's like you just do it mechanically without thinking. You just keep going. The things are there to be done. You just keep doing it. You don't even think about it. But to me, now is my reflection time, to be honest. It's time to sit back. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. I tell every member of my family, I'm a grandma now, so you guys should just excuse me. I don't want to do that today. So just get on with it. You have to do it. So, wow. So when you drop I can see, okay, you have to learn the language, isn't it? If you've already mastered the language, then you have to start doing something. We all did it here, didn't we? We all have to go and retrain. I have to go back to uni when my daughter was a teenager. I think my youngest was about 9 or 10. I went back to uni for 3 years to study a degree for something, for the profession I'm using to work right now. So yeah, we all have to do it in this Obodo Imbo. Yes. Wow, that's really good. I'm really proud of you. Yeah. So, but the point is, when the children are small, we just do those. You wake up, whether 5 or whatever time you have to wake up to get the chores done, do their pack lunch or whatever you have to do for them, get them ready for school. Then, if you are not going to be there for, okay, you have to be back for 5. So you're going to go and pick them up. Go and pick them up from school when you have to, or sometimes if you are not going to be back, you have to make plans for someone to pick them up. So yeah, so this is good. And even in the midst of all of that, and you're still very busy in your church, Faith Edo TV. And you have time to release a music. Uju, that's another musician like you. She just released a single, an album. I don't know what you guys musician call it. You have to bear with me. I'm so sorry, Faith Edo. I've not really have time to support that your music thing yet. Don't worry, I'm working towards it. Things have just been around this time. There was so much going on. You know, this September is a busy time both here. You know, we have a charity we support in Nigeria, so there's been so much going on over there as well. So I'm trying to pace myself. So I still have you on my to-do list. Yes. So Uju, yeah, Faith Edo is also, you guys are in the same boat, in the same thing. Faith Edo, Uju has also released a single, which is both in English and in her Igbo language. While Faith Edo released a single, part of, I think the song, one of them is in Edo language. Sorry, I haven't had time to listen to all of them, even when you launched it recently. You have to bear with me. Yeah. So yeah, all of you should go and check her channel out and check Faith Edo's channel out and see her music. So these are ladies who are making the most of the opportunities, isn't it? So those of I know the rest of us are making the most of our opportunities in a quiet way. We are obviously. So it doesn't necessarily, those of us who are not gifted with good enough voice to sing, like these two ladies, like Uju and Faith Edo TV. So yeah, so but the rest of us, we are still doing our own little one. Auntie Mabel is enjoying her grandma time of life, to be honest. I'm just making it. I'm just glad that I have that one grandson. Sometimes the way I talk about her, people even think, when is the next one? I said, I have one first. That one is enough. Let me just enjoy it. Let me just enjoy the fact that I've sneaked into the grandma's club. That's really good for me. So me, I'm just enjoying it. If anybody's telling me things, I just say, no, I'm a grandma. I don't have to do that job. You guys should do it. You, the younger ones in the family, should get on with that task. Yeah, I'm also a grandma and I need looking after. You know, I'll be looking after the rest of you guys all my life. So it's time for me to sit back and be looked after, isn't it? Let somebody do some certain things. So, but it doesn't mean I'm lazy. I'm still trying to do. Yeah, and Shade Fadikbe is another one. You see, we have women of talent on this platform. She's an author of a very good children's book that reflects our cultural heritage. Some of you who have regulars on my channel, you know, recently she was a guest on our channel, and Shade Fadikbe, I was a guest on a Nigeria platform where they are talking about raising children in the UK. I mentioned your book there. So yeah, and next time I think I will introduce you to that platform. Yeah, it was really good. Someone invited me. I saw my work on my channel and contacted me to attend the thing. So that was one of the reasons why I thought I would not be able. I had a training from 10 to 1 this morning, a Zoom training for something that just for my own personal development and well-being. You know me, anything well-being, any Zoom and personal development and well-being, I just Zoom me in. As long as on the Saturday, it's a day that I don't have to take time off work. So yeah, and the other program was 3 to 5. And you know, usually when they say program on Zoom and it's 3 to 5 and you have question time, and you never know when it will run over, and I didn't want to be rushing. So but we finished on relatively on time today. So when I said I have 30 minutes, why don't I just come and have a quick chit chat with this my lovely friends that I have made on this channel now. So yes, ladies, who want to say something? Somebody should speak to us, please. Don't keep Auntie Mabel lonely on the screen. I like people to join the screen. Even if you don't want to show your video, it's fine. So yeah, you can see we have Shade, who is an author of children's book. So all of you and Faith, do you have young children? You should get that book. Oh, someone is here. Oh wow, that's good. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, guys. Not only ladies. Yay!
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. You're welcome to the platform.
Thank you, Auntie Mabel. Thank you. I feel like I'm always talking here. I didn't even want to talk because
no, please do. It's good. It's good. It's good to know that people can't want to talk. Yeah.
Okay. So what you were talking about, the highs and the lows,
Yeah,
there's this song that says, God in the mountain is still God in the valley. When things go wrong, he will always make it right. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, we'll experience mountains and we'll
yeah,
experience valley. But the thing is, you are in the spirit. Last week, I made a video, but I haven't uploaded it about not despising your days of small beginnings, because
yeah,
that is the foundation of your life.
yeah,
During your mountains, you praise God. During the
yeah,
time in the valley, you praise God. Because you know one thing, you will not stay in that valley forever. You see,
yeah,
there is always hope that that valley is a training ground for you. That
mm,
valley is making you stronger, is making you better. Just
mhm,
like you said, most of us in the foreign countries, when we come here, we have to go back to school. When I came, it was kind of valley for me because I'm like, I already have a degree. Why do I have
yeah,
to start afresh again?
definitely.
It was very, I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. And the kind of job I started from, oh my God, it was, we call it certified nursing assistant,
Hmm.
you know? It was like starting from the bottom again.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I go to work, I shed tears. I'm like, is this what the degree I got from Nigeria is all about? But my
Mm,
friends told me, dear, this is where we all started, except if you want to stay home or go and work at Burger Kings or all that, at least,
mm,
you know. But during that time, I'll pray and I'll ask God, show me what plans do you have for me? I can't stay in this thing forever, you know. And God started opening my eyes. Hey, God
mm,
is a good God, though. I just started
definitely.
seeing promotions till I went to my nursing school, you know, after nursing program. Then I went for my nurse practitioner program. You know, that was how God was just lifting me. But I didn't stay in that valley. And I look back and I see some of my co-workers, some people I started with. There's nothing wrong with that. They are still doing the CNA. They are comfortable with it. That is what they want. But
Yeah,
I, for one, that is not what I wanted. I have a degree back home, you know. So that was what motivated me. So see what Faith is doing. Oh my God, I'm amazed at this girl. You know
yeah,
what she's doing. And years later now, when we see Kate as a billionaire, we are like, what? How did she do it? We forget
yeah,
that what she's struggling now. All those things that she's doing, she's building a foundation. Because when
yeah,
that increase comes, you know, God rewards hard work. Oh. I tell people you cannot just sit in one place and expect miracle happen. I know, but expect money to fall. You have to put in the work, and God is the one that rewards that hard work.
yeah,
So wherever you are now, whether it's be valley or whether it be mountain, thank God because God has something greater for you. Those that
yeah,
are in the valley.
yeah.
All right. I hope I answered your question, Auntie
You
Mabel.
did, you did, you did. Thank
God
you very
bless
much
you.
for keeping me company, for not making me lonely on the screen.
No, I got your back. You got my back. You're very supportive. I love you. You take care, all
Thank
right?
you. Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. Right. I'm not even going to add anything to that. And people have already started commenting the voices. You see what I'm saying? The voice, I mean, Uju's voice is beautiful. It's exceptional. It's calming. So, yeah. So, welcome, Sonia and Duruji Kitchen. Thank you for joining us. And you said good evening, Auntie Mabel. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Yes, so I believe I have lived my best single life. Yeah, yeah, I'm on your TV. So, yeah, let me always say what people I'm reading. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I always do that. I have boiled water today. Before I read that, let me share one of my mountaintops experience with you guys. You see this? It says Snowdon. That is one of the highest mountain in the UK. In 2018, I climbed it. So yeah, although you can't, because we are talking about mountain top, so I must well share when I went on top to the highest mountain. Yeah, there are three peaks in the UK. They have Ben Nevis in Scotland, they have Snowdon in Wales, and they have the Peck There's another one in England. That's the third highest. Snowdon is the middle one. So I still have 2 more to conquer. So you ladies should go and get ready. So next time maybe we'll go and climb them together. So anyway, let me quickly read what Moye is saying. Yes, so I believe I've lived I've lived my best single life to the fullest. I don't think I will have anything to worry about in marriage because my single life was never a waste. I give God all the glory. Well done. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you. This is why, yeah, and you attended, and those of you who are here, Uju has done some series on marriage. She's been doing it in the last 2 Thursdays. Her own live stream is on Thursdays. So she's been doing some topics on marriage. Even if you miss those 2 topics, it might not just be for you. I know many of you are already in marriage, but there were tips there for married people. Yeah, and also although it was on the advice you will give your younger ones, your daughter or your son, where they want about marriage, but she also talk about the experiences, obviously, especially those who are in marriage who will always be glorifying, say more than enough. You know, when some people will go on social media, my husband bought me this jet, my husband bought me this car, my husband got me this all those expensive handbag that you guys talk about. Me, I don't even know their names sometimes. So yeah, that half of the time is when things start going sour. The next thing you see the marriage and they realize she was just lying, that the husband never bought them for her. So anyway, so there's a lot of advice that she's done 2 of those, one and part 2. And everyone here, once again, Sonia Duruji Kitchen, as the name says, she's into cooking. So yeah, Faith Edo TV, you guys should go and check her channel. I've already said so. So she's doing quite a lot on her channel. She's Miss Consistency. And I even need to try and I'm going to try and take your number, Faith Edo. So DM me. I don't know how we're going to do. Maybe through take my number from Ebo Naija Mama. I need to have a chat with you. How you are doing all those things and going to your farm and doing all your things you are doing as well. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, if any of you want to come and speak to us, Sonia, I know you just joined us. I know sometimes you're not able to talk because you might be at work at this time. So if anybody want to speak to us, come on this on the. If anybody want to come on the, like Uju did, and if you want to show your video, you can show your video as well. I don't mind. The more the merrier. Like I told you, this is my women's meeting day now. Like our mothers used to do. Since we have been dispersed all over the world, where God worked COVID unto good. So that's another thing we can all say, isn't it? God worked COVID unto good. It was a pandemic. It came with all these bad stuff and things that came with it, but he provided Zoom and Microsoft Teams and StreamYard. I never even knew StreamYard existed before. So all of this online stuff now are being more popular because obviously, if not for Zoom, probably if I'm on YouTube, maybe I wouldn't have even have the confidence to ever come on live streaming. So yeah, so we are now like one nation. You can be in Germany and I'm in UK, and we can have this chit chat together and be able to share our lows and our highs and our mountain tops experience and our valley experiences with each other. Yeah, I'm at work, but see here watching. Thank you very much, Sonia. So right, guys. Today, like I said, I'm going to try and keep it. I'm going to try and keep it short. If anybody sending you your live stream yard book, okay, someone is here. Someone is connecting. Oh, Fetedo, please try. He said device not connected. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think you are here now. It's okay. I'm adding you. Yay! Here is my Edo sister. Sorry, guys. Hello, Faith. Can you talk to us? Hello, Faith. I've brought you onto the platform and it doesn't show you are muted. You want to talk to us? Do you want to show your video or you just want to speak to us? I'm not sure what is going on. Your mic is not muted, so you should be able to speak to us. I've muted it. I've unmuted it, so it's not muted. Sorry about that. Probably Faith is having some connection issues. Okay, it's still back again. Let me try one more time. Add you. Faith, I've added you. You should be able to see yourself that you've been added. No, I think Faith might be having connection issue. Maybe the I don't know what language do they speak in Belgium again. Maybe it doesn't understand my English. It's a different language they speak. Is it Dutch? I think it's Dutch. All of these Dutch country, Austria, all of them. There are so many Dutch countries around that area, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Shade said, sending you stream yard hug, Auntie Mabel. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, right. I hope I've said enough on this topic. I really wanted some of you to come up and talk about it, but if otherwise, yes, so you're having connection issue. Faith Edo TV. You having connection issue? Okay. Yeah, thank you for making an attempt to come on the screen. And thank you for engaging. Thank you for making the live stream. All of you, thank you once again for joining us and for joining me today on this live streaming. And so like my final words, I just want to say some final things. I want to try and finish this by 45 minutes today, because for those watching it as playback, if you watch up to this point, please always do the needful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. And if you know there's any person who is in their valley moment right now that you think might benefit from this video, obviously share it with them. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell, when you're in a valley moment, even, please think and know that God is teaching you something. Like when we're in the valley moment with lockdown, some of us we never even expected how the impact it will have on us. But if I tell you, with Zoom, I had the more connection with my family members back than I've ever had. Even when I visit home, to travel from one city to the other, try to see everybody was always difficult. And to get everybody together in one was impossible. So for the first time, we were all able to get together in one room under Zoom, which was really helpful. So that was supposed to be a valley moment, but there was opportunity we made most of. It didn't mean that the valley didn't hurt. Whatever was going on in the valley at the time didn't hurt us. So that's one thing I want you guys to take away from today. When you're in the valley moment, whatever that incident is, or that circumstances is, or that experience is, or the problem is, it will be hurting. But don't forget to look out for opportunities within the valley. There are still nuggets within the valley. There are things you can still pick up. There are still opportunities around that time that you can still use and make the most of those opportunities. Then if you are at the mountain top as well, don't get too carried away and get too excited, because you still have to climb down at some stage. So mountain top doesn't always last forever. So also learn some certain things and learn to look at around people like around you and see how you can pull those people up. Like I'm trying to say, I climbed Snowdon in 2018. Now I want to climb the next one. I want some of you ladies, those who are reachable, who are around UK and the environs, to come with me. Or probably when I visit Faith Edo TV in Belgium, then we'll go walking and climbing one of their mountains there. So yeah, there's always something when you're on the mountain top. Don't forget those who are with you and who are still trying to climb that mountain. So you can take them, pull them up, help them to pull them up. I don't know, I'm trying to use my hand to demonstrate what I'm trying to say. So pull those people up onto the mountain top so you can enjoy the mountain top together. Yes? And if you're in the valley as well, those of us, if you're on the mountain top, people at the valley, try not to forget them. Trying to give them words of encouragement in whichever way you can. Yeah. So on that note, guys, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end today's live streaming. I want to say once again, thank you all of you for coming to join me. And today I'm going to say in Esan, as I would usually say in Esan, thank you very much is Babulu. Babulu is thank you all of you. It's a plural. Babulu is thank you in Esan. Why Wakimboe is goodbye in Esan. So I'm going to be ending this now, and I'm going to say Babulu, and thank you, everybody. Okay, Uju is telling us Dalu, Dalu. Any of you that can write it in your dialect, just tell everybody goodbye in your dialect, or even thank you. And that thank you or goodbye. Dalu is thank you in Igbo. See, I'm learning some little phrases now. Yeah, Uju said very, very good discussion. Thank you, Auntie Mabel. Thank you very much for your support. And thank you, all of you, for your support. And I'm going to say, Vakimbwe, 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 Vakimbwe.